Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. Okay, honestly it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to talk about today. And after doing some thinking, I figured out what I wanted to say. And that is to trust yourself. Okay, oh, and just so you know, it's storming out right now. So if you're hearing like thunder or just other weird noises, that's what's going on. But, okay, this has been really weird, but for the last several days I've been like feeling really good one day and then really bad the other day. Sometimes really good and really bad, like back to back within the same day. And it's been tiring. It's like some good stuff happens and then some bad stuff happens, and I don't really know what's been going on, but it's like lately I feel like I've been very sensitive to some things, so it's like sinking in a lot more. But and honestly, that happened today. But I don't know. When I was thinking about it, like I'll tell you how I guess I came upon what I wanted to talk about for this video. I spoke to my aunt about moving, and we were going over some of the details, and it just doesn't really seem like that it was gonna work out. So I've decided that I'm just going to go to LA on my own. And I don't know, it was just like that, amongst just like other things, I just started to feel like sad. I was starting to feel sad and frustrated and just a whole bunch of just like other emotions just wrapped up into one. And I was just like, I don't know, I spoke to my mom about it. Like I speak to my mom, my friends, my sister. I don't know, I think that's just how I process these some issues. I gotta speak to somebody. But and honestly, when I thought about it, I think I've been limiting myself. By that I mean, it's like I say that I want to go to LA, and I guess you can I guess figure out how this would fit in your own life if you are feeling these things. But for me, it's like I said that I wanted to go to LA, and it's like somehow I guess I would end up creating some type of reason as to why I couldn't do it yet. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like I need to I need to save up some more money, or I need to do this first, or do that first. And it feels like every single time where I started to do something, I'd end up creating some other thing that would just keep pushing it back and back and back and back. And I feel like that was adding to my frustration, is because it's like, this is the most bizarre thing. It's like I really want to be in LA, and but it's like other things just kept happening to where that wasn't happening, and then I kept getting pushed back. It was really, really weird. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying to, like, you know, keep it all together. But I don't know, when I thought about it, like I said, for me, the main thing that I've been feeling, I guess you can say, is frustration, is because I'm trying to do something, but it feels like that things are getting in the way to where it's not letting me do that thing. And it was making me feel powerless. It's making me feel, like I said, just frustrated and annoyed. And the reason that I wanted the subject of this video to be is to trust yourself, is because I think what it was is that I wasn't really trusting in my own ability to pull this off. And I think that was why I kept on unintentionally coming up with reasons as to why I couldn't do it yet. It's like, it's oddly enough, I guess, to try to make it more concise, I guess I just didn't believe in myself enough, which is weird because I didn't even notice this. It's like I didn't think about it. Like I said, it wasn't until I sat down, like I said, and I spoke to other people, and it's like, it was weird. I guess it may have just because maybe I'm scared. I don't know, probably. Maybe just, you know, fear talking. And I guess I just didn't believe that I could make it work out there. And it's just like everything was kind of like depicting that idea that I created. It's like things were happening to me that was making that idea come to life. It was really weird. So when I thought about it, like, as I really did think about it, I just said to myself that I think the reason that I've been coming up with all these reasons as to why I can't do what I want to do yet is just because for me, I guess I had an idea in my head that if you're constantly waiting for something, that means you're being patient. That means you're, you know, planning and making the smart move, but I realize that's not always the case. That's something else that I'm learning, and something that I guess I can tell to you. Learn how to assess the situation. One way of thinking may not work in this situation, but it could work in the other situation. And that's when I was just flat out honest with myself, and I said, all right, here it is. Today is April 6th. Of course I need to do a little bit of research beforehand, but I am going to book a ticket to fly to LA by the end of April, by April 30th, April 31st. I don't know how many days are in April. Either by the end of April or the very beginning of May, like May 1st. The reason I said I need to go into research is because I just want to see just like the prices. Like if I can get it like a lot cheaper, like, you know, in May, I may consider that. But just so you know, like, I am tired of giving myself reasons to not move forward, and reasons that are like good reasons, are like logical reasons, but in truth they're just excuses, you know, and I didn't know that they were. So I have saved up some money. It wasn't the target mark that I was originally looking for, but it is something. So I have resolved to do this. Now, I think the plan that I'm going to do, I'm making a new plan. I've changed this plan like several times, but I think that the new plan that I have now is that, you know, I buy the plane ticket, I head over there, and I'll more than likely do one of two things. I will either just kind of stay in maybe like a motel or like a hotel for a little bit until I find, you know, work, and then I could move into an actual place, or I think there's something, I forget what it's called, but there's this thing to where you can like live with other people, where it's like they have like a room in their home and then they rent that room out to other people. I may consider that. I will say this, depending on how it goes, like I said, I will try to find a place that I guess you could say is filming friendly, because of course, like I said, with my gameplays, I can't be like, you know, screaming and whatnot. So maybe until I get my own place, I will stick to vlogs. I do not know, like I said, but all I know is that I need to just get out there, you know, like I just need to start. I guess I've just had this really, oh my freaking gosh, I'm sorry, my cats are just making all this noise, but yeah, I guess I need to just start, you know, I need to begin. I'm tired of coming up with all these reasons and excuses that all seem really smart and logical, but in truth, all they're doing is just limiting me and holding me back, and that's why I want to tell you to trust yourself. Oh my freaking god, I don't know if you can hear that, but my cats are running around chasing each other, and they're just parading throughout the house, so I don't know if you can hear them running, but yes, that is my message to you. Trust yourself, really listen to your gut, and just ask yourself, like, what would make you the most happy? Because like I said, for the longest time, I've been thinking, okay, you know, I just, you know, wait another month to do this, then wait another month to do that, and it's like, it sounded smart to me, but it wasn't making me happy. That's not what it is that I wanted. So really just believe in yourself, I guess, you know, just really believe that what you want for you is what it is, and believe that this is just the decision for you. You know, the decision that you're making may not be the decision for somebody else, but that doesn't matter. This is the decision that works for you. You know, just take a moment, just push all of anything that's in your head, just push it all to the side, because like I said, I've been having a pretty rough week this week. I've had like a lot of stuff just, you know, in my head, and I just pushed all that aside, and just for a moment, I was just clear for a second, where I just asked myself, just like, you know, what do I want? What will make me happy? And that really is just to be in LA. I'll figure out the other stuff as I go there, but I feel like that the most important thing for me really is just to be out there. Because like I said, I was out there when I was at UCLA during the summer, and I had a lot of fun. I loved it. It was like, I really enjoy the weather. It was so warm. Like I said, I'm not used to consistent warm weather. Like I said, right now it's raining right now. Like I said, I'm used to like changing weather all the time. Rain, snow, wind, like all this other stuff. Like first it's sunny, then it's super cold, and like, I don't know, that's what I'm used to. But when I was in LA, it was like consistently warm, and I did enjoy that. But yeah, I realized that the decision that I need to make for me is to just go out there, and then just, like I said, just make it work. So figure out what decision works best for you, and to trust yourself. Don't have room for second guessing. Even if you may have some fears, just know that this is a decision that you made for you and that you trust yourself to make that decision, you know? And even if it doesn't work out the way that you thought it was, that's okay, because it's not game over. It's not like you can never try it again, and it's not that you were wrong either. It's just that now you're just changing some things up. But it was still good that you made that decision, because at the least you've done an action that helps you to believe in yourself and in your own actions and in your own decisions more, you know? So I feel like that's really important, that you trust what you're doing, the decisions that you make, and just to know that you know what you're doing, you know, like, yeah, just that, okay? So that is what I wanted to just share with you. The thing that I guess you could say learned today for me, I am now sharing that information with you. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to take care of yourselves and to trust yourselves, and I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.